Welcome back to Epic Airsoft HD. We're back since 4 weeks ago with another gun review. This time it's something special, as promised. We've got an exclusive on this. We've got the G&G G980, known to you as the Mauser Kar98k. Okay, courtesy of the guys at Land Warrior Airsoft, they've given this gun to us for review, let us borrow it. So let's have a look at what you get inside the box. Not done an unboxing before, so it's quite exciting for us. Alright, there's plenty of stuff in here, so let's go through it all. Obviously you get your manual, which is pretty damn handy if you want to take the gun apart or just to hop up. We look through that as well. And as always with G&G guns, you get this little pour magazine here. You can see all the range of the other guns in there. I like that, that's cool. You can see your next purchase. Cleaning rod. You obviously need that, it's extra long as this gun is. This is actually pretty cool. G&G make really good BBs, and they give you 0.3 gram BBs to put in this, which is handy because this is a sniper gun. It's got high FPS, and that's a good thing to have. You get 500 rounds in there, you get 8 round magazines, so that's going to last you quite a long time. Normally you just throw those away in China soft guns, but G&G stuff is really good. You also get this really high quality leather sling. Also with the gun, this is another neat feature. You get 2 magazines with the gun. Now that's kind of unheard of with gas guns, but it's really nice that they do that. The gun here comes with 2 different types of magazines. If you order the gun as a higher FPS gun, you'll get 2 magazines that fire roughly 500 feet per second with a 0.2 gram BB, and you also get a lower velocity for those sights that require that you use lower velocity rounds. Those fire about 350, 360 on a 0.2 gram BB. So again, really cool, 2 magazines. Nice, I like that. And of course, the gun itself in all its glory. There it is, Kar98. Alright, let's tidy up this table and get a closer look at this. So here's the gun in all its glory. The woodwork on this is absolutely superb. I've seen the Tanaka version of this, much like Puddock's from Scout the Doggy's videos, and it's very similar. This is much darker coloured though, much like the real thing, and the finish on it is superb. Really, the quality speaks for itself. On the HD video, it'll look absolutely fantastic, I'm sure. The gun is real wood all the way through. Everything you see here, woodwork, is all real, and everything else is steel or aluminium. The construction, again, on the steel is just absolutely fantastic. You've even got the trades here on the top, including the Nazi insignia. Not to some people's taste, but if you're looking for a replica gun, this is exactly what you're looking for. Front sight post, the ghost ring is removable. A lot of the Germans took these off to get a better look down into the range. You've also got your forward sling point and your rear sling attachment on the end there. Again, just like the real thing. Good job, this gun comes with the sling. You can put that on there straight away. That itself is worth 30 to 40 pounds, so all inclusive in the package is really good value for money. Your rear sight here as well is completely adjustable for windage and elevation, just like the real thing, once more, and you've also got a scope mount on the side. I think G&G are going to release that sometime in the future. Expect that to come out. It's really cool, it kind of sits offset of the gun, which I find really neat. I'm looking forward to seeing that put on this beast. The gun itself is bolt action, as you'd expect. Just cock it up like that, pull it back, loads around in the chamber, and it's nice and easy. Not like the spring sniper rifles. Because this gun is CO2, the action's really smooth, and you don't get that loud bang every time the spring jumps forward. Just click the trigger here, there's no magazine in it. Yeah, a nice whack off the... Let's have a look at the really neat hop-up system on this. All you need to do is push this in, and it reveals the little hop-up wheel, we'll call it that. It's adjustable in clicks, and I've had a play out with this in Section 8, and the range on this thing is absolutely phenomenal. I can't get over it actually. Alright, let's have a look at one of the magazines. Right guys, let's have a look at this mag. It's all steel construction, it's very well put together, like the Tanaka one. Cool feature about this is, the tool is actually the BB chamber. So what you do is, you pull this little slide back, and this comes off. So this is actually used to extract the CO2 bulb that's in there. This one's full. I don't recommend taking that coin out while the CO2 cartridge is full, because it's going to come out there like a bolt of lightning. But everything there, you can see the little Allen head screw on the end fits into this little reservoir at the bottom. I'll put that back on. Gas valve is spring, so you get a nice seal when the magazine seats inside the mag well, which is really neat. And this is your striker here. When the pin inside the main gun hits this, it's going to fire CO2 out of this nozzle here and out through the gun and propel your BB. You load your BBs simply by pulling this down and pouring your BBs inside. Much easier to load than the real thing, I assure you. Let's have a look at what we put inside. This is what the gun runs off of. It's an 8-gram CO2 bulb. The advantages of using a CO2 bulb is that they're not as susceptible to cool down as green gas is. That way, you'll see in Daedalus' M14, if you've seen that video, you can check out the links in the description below, that green gas, once it's really cold, tends to vent and just completely empty the magazine on one trigger pull. That's due to the air cool condensing the gas and just making it completely useless for gun usage. CO2, however, is much better there. The factory here is colder than a polar bear's testicles, and we're going to prove that this works in here. It's absolutely freezing. These cost about £4, and this particular pack here came with 10 in it. Now I've fired 50 rounds to that magazine and there's still CO2 left, so that's good value for money, if you ask me. This is the first proper sniper rifle we've had on the show, especially using gas. I'm excited to see what it does, see how it stacks up against the M14 EBR we tested before. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. Okay, we're going to use these 0.25 gram BBs this time because the 0.32s are a little bit big for the already 6.03 barrel that's installed in the G&G. They're not coming through at all. We always do a couple of test shots before we actually put them in the vise, and these are coming out the best. So 0.25 blasters, great rounds, not ideal for sniper rounds, but again, we don't have any sniper ammo to hand that we can use. Okay, low velocity mag. And as always, we're doing a 30-meter range. We know this gun can go further than that, but we just want to benchmark it like all the guns that we do. So let's go ahead, place the mag in. All right, we're hot. Everyone's wearing goggles by revision. The reason we're using the vise is because we're trying to eliminate any human error out here. We're also indoors, so there's no element of wind or anything that's going to change the direction or the speed of the BB. So it's all the gun, nothing else. And then we line up using the iron sights. I know these are okay because I adjusted them previously. All right. Okay, we've changed the mag now to the higher velocity magazine. This one shoots about 550 feet per second to about the 500 feet per second mark. We're using 0.25 gram BBs, again, just to keep the benchmark between the low velocity and the high velocity. The difference between the two magazines is the valve inside. So the high velocity magazine is using a wee bit more gas, but it's giving you the extra energy. So let's go ahead. I've already cocked this, so we're ready to go. Jeez, it's fast. Let's have a look at those targets before we move on to the summary. This here was the low velocity magazine firing a 0.25 gram BB, and you can see the groupings are absolutely solid. Bear in mind that we used a different vise this time. It's not as heavy, a wee bit of play in there, but I was holding it more steady using my skill. But that is absolutely awesome. Look at the grouping. You even get some double bullet holes in here, which is really neat. Moving on to the high velocity target. Although it doesn't look as good, you've actually got 3 BBs went through the same hole, a couple here, and you've got one flyer over in the corner. Again, the velocity is scary. It was going straight through the box, hitting off the wall, hitting off this back one and going back up the range again. It just shows you how powerful it was. I've had the gun out, testing it outside in the wind and the rain, and the range is absolutely phenomenal. You need to take my word for that. Testing it out to that range outside is not going to give us a good result, but it's an absolute weapon. Okay, let's have one last look at this. G&G charge £400 for this, which is actually well worth the money. Considering you get 2 magazines with the gun, some sniper ammo, and you also get the sling, which is worth £30 or £40 in itself. The price tag is well justified. You can check out this gun on Land Warrior Airsoft, and the link's in the description below. You can also compare this to some of the other guns we've done before by clicking the annotations. And we'll be back again next week with another special thing. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. We'll see you then. Because we couldn't get our usual vice. I don't have the mic on. Well, that would be